Welcome back to Wainsider, where we peel back the curtain on wrestling's most gripping dramas. Tonight, we're diving into a scandal that's set the WWE Universe ablaze. Charlotte Flair's double life, exposed in a whirlwind of shocking, dark secrets that have collided with devastating consequences. This isn't just a storyline, it's a saga that's rocked the locker room, entangled with the volatile history of the bloodline. We're here to unravel the emotional weight of Charlotte's hidden truths, the brutal attack that changed everything, and the fallout threatening to reshape WWE's landscape. Brace yourselves, because this is a tale of deception, power, and fractured family bonds. The bloodline has been WWE's bedrock, a dynasty forged by Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, whose vision of family supremacy redefined the industry. With Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, and even outsiders like Sami Zayn, Roman built an empire rooted in the Anoa'i legacy. Their reign was marked by championships and dominance, a testament to loyalty above all. But beneath the surface of their unity, there was always tension, a silent pressure to uphold Roman's vision that weighed heavily on every member. Roman's leadership was unrelenting. His charisma and ruthlessness kept the bloodline on top, but his expectations were a constant burden. Jimmy Uso, the heart of the faction, brought warmth and reliability, yet his loyalty often meant sacrificing his own dreams. Jey Uso, more introspective, struggled with his role, his 2020 rebellion against Roman exposing a man torn between family and individuality. That fracture wasn't just kayfabe, it lingered, a crack in their foundation. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Solo Sikoa, the silent enforcer, was Roman's weapon of choice. His loyalty was unwavering, but his silence masked a growing resentment. Carrying out orders meant suppressing his own voice, a sacrifice that festered over time. Sami Zayn's brief tenure as the honorary use highlighted these cracks. His betrayal at Royal Rumble 2023 was a wound that never healed, a reminder that even family could break under Roman's iron grip. While the bloodline ruled the men's division, Charlotte Flair was a titan in the women's division. The Queen, with her unmatched athleticism and pedigree, has been a cornerstone of WWE for over a decade. Daughter of Ric Flair, she carried the weight of a legendary name, her 14 championship reigns a testament to her dominance. But Charlotte's polished persona hid a double life, one that's now come crashing into the spotlight, threatening her legacy and those around her. Charlotte's public image was flawless, confident, commanding, a born champion. But whispers of her private struggles have long circulated. Her high-profile marriage to Andrade, her intense rivalries with Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, and her relentless pursuit of perfection painted a picture of a woman under pressure. Off-screen, Charlotte was private, her personal life a mystery even to those close to her. Fans sensed there was more to her story, but no one anticipated the darkness that would emerge. The bloodline's dominance made them a target for envy and resentment. Their clashes with top stars like Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and the Judgment Day were legendary, but Charlotte's interactions with the faction were subtler. Her status as a top draw put her in Roman's orbit, their mutual respect laced with wariness. The bloodline saw Charlotte's influence as a potential threat, her star power a challenge to their spotlight. Tension simmered, waiting for a spark. Charlotte's rivalries in the women's division were equally intense. Her feuds with Becky, Rhea, and Sasha Banks were career-defining, but her recent clashes with Liv Morgan added a new layer of animosity. Liv's Revenge Tour in 2024 targeted Charlotte, their matches brutal and personal. The WWE Universe sensed a deeper conflict, one that went beyond titles. Backstage, whispers hinted at real friction, with Charlotte's guarded nature clashing with Liv's ambition. The WWE Universe was blindsided when Charlotte's double life came to light. X-posts exploded with cryptic leaks, hinting at secrets she'd kept hidden, personal struggles, questionable alliances, and a side of the Queen few knew existed. The details were vague, but the rumors pointed to a connection with the bloodline, possibly a deal to secure her dominance. Fans speculated wildly, sharing clips of her promos for clues, as the wrestling world braced for the truth. Halfway through this saga, the bombshell drops. Charlotte's secrets were exposed after a vicious attack orchestrated by the bloodline. Sources whisper that during a heated confrontation at a live event, Solo Sikoa, acting on Roman's orders, ambushed Charlotte, targeting her to send a message. The attack was brutal, leaving Charlotte injured and her carefully guarded double life laid bare. The revelation stunned fans, with #CharlotteExposed trending as the WWE Universe demanded answers. The attack wasn't just physical, it was a calculated move to humiliate Charlotte. Sources claim the bloodline uncovered her secrets, possibly ties to unsanctioned business dealings or a hidden alliance, and used them to justify the assault. Solo's role as the enforcer made him the perfect weapon, his silence masking any guilt. The WWE Universe was split, some vilifying Charlotte for her deception, others rallying behind her against the bloodline's ruthlessness. Charlotte's response was raw and unfiltered. On X, she posted, "I'm not perfect, but I don't deserve this." Her injuries have sidelined her, but the exposure of her double life has done more damage. Backstage, she's been described as withdrawn, her usual confidence shaken. Friends like Becky Lynch have stood by her, but others, like Liv Morgan, have fanned the flames, with Liv tweeting, "The Queen's crown is tarnished now." The locker room is divided, and Charlotte's legacy hangs in the balance. The bloodline's involvement has fractured their unity. Jimmy Uso, the emotional core, is reportedly uneasy, his loyalty to Roman clashing with the moral cost of the attack. Jey Uso, already distanced, posted on X, "Family don't expose family," hinting at a deeper rift. Solo Sikoa remains silent, his role in the assault unclear but heavily suspected. Roman's leadership is under scrutiny, with whispers that he orchestrated the attack to assert control over a perceived rival. Backstage, the mood is chaotic. Sources tell Wainsider that Triple H is navigating the fallout, with some pushing for disciplinary action against the bloodline. Superstars like Seth Rollins and Bayley, who've clashed with Charlotte but respect her, are vocal about the attack's brutality. One anonymous talent said, "Charlotte's got her demons, but nobody deserves that." The locker room is a powder keg, with alliances shifting and tempers flaring. The emotional aftermath for Charlotte is profound. The Queen, once untouchable, is now vulnerable, her secrets laid bare for the world to judge. Her injuries may heal, but the damage to her reputation is harder to mend. Fans speculate about her return, possibly at Royal Rumble, where she could confront the bloodline head-on. Her journey, once defined by dominance, is now about redemption, a fight to reclaim her crown. The bloodline's legacy is tainted by this scandal. Roman's mantra of family unity feels hollow when their actions expose and destroy. The attack on Charlotte was meant to solidify their power, but it's backfired, exposing their fractures. Jimmy's conflict, Jay's rebellion, and Solo's silence point to a dynasty on the brink, one that may not survive the fallout of their own ruthlessness. Charlotte's double life, now public, has reshaped her story. Once a symbol of perfection, she's now a cautionary tale of ambition and secrecy. Fans debate her motives. Was she protecting herself, or was she playing a dangerous game? Her absence leaves the women's division scrambling, with stars like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky stepping up. But the shadow of her secrets looms large, a reminder of how quickly a legacy can falter. The WWE Universe is buzzing with anticipation for Charlotte's next move. Speculation swirls about a revenge arc, with Charlotte targeting the bloodline and possibly Liv Morgan, who's capitalized on the scandal. Triple H's creative direction is under scrutiny, with fans calling for a storyline that addresses this betrayal head-on. A clash at WrestleMania could be the stage for Charlotte to reclaim her place, but the road will be brutal. The locker room is a battleground. Stars like Becky Lynch, with her own history with Charlotte, are torn between sympathy and frustration. Seth Rollins, a bloodline foe, could align with Charlotte, creating a volatile coalition. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, with their own grudges against Roman, add to the tension. Bayley's ex-post, "Charlotte's human, like us all," captures the shared conflict, as the roster grapples with the fallout. Backstage whispers suggest WWE is planning a major storyline to address this scandal, possibly a tribute to Charlotte's resilience or a war against the bloodline. Others claim Triple H is working with Charlotte to craft a comeback that redefines her legacy. The truth is unclear, but the impact is undeniable. This attack has changed WWE's landscape, setting up a clash that could echo for years. Charlotte's legacy, though tarnished, endures. She's been a champion, a pioneer, a villain, and a hero. Her secrets don't erase her impact, her WrestleMania moments, her battles with Asuka, her unrelenting drive. Fans on X share memories of her flair and fire, a testament to her place in wrestling history. Her fight now is for redemption, to rise above the betrayal and prove she's still the queen. The bloodline's role in this tragedy has stained their empire. Roman's obsession with control has pushed his family to a breaking point. The attack on Charlotte, whether strategic or impulsive, has exposed their flaws. Jimmy's loyalty wavers, Jay's rebellion grows, and Solo's silence speaks volumes. The dynasty that once ruled WWE is crumbling, its foundation shaken by their own actions. For Charlotte, this is a fight for her soul. Confronting the bloodline means facing her own secrets, her own choices. The WWE Universe is behind her, ready for a showdown that transcends titles. For the bloodline, it's a reckoning, a mirror to their fractured unity. The attack on Charlotte was a power play, but it may be their undoing, as the family they built unravels. Betrayal, broken trust, and blood define this story. Charlotte's exposed secrets are a scar on WWE, a reminder that even queens can fall. For the bloodline, it's a fall from grace, a dynasty tainted by its own ambition. And for us, the WWE Universe, it's a moment to reflect on loyalty, power, and the cost of hidden truths. Stay with Waynesider as we follow this saga, where redemption fuels vengeance, and the heart of wrestling beats on.